Did you guys receive the pop-up? All right. So, we are live. For those of you who are watching us on YouTube, this is a Talk and Talk English immersion, and now we have like 40 minutes to speak in English to practice our English skills. So if you are curious about how to learn English by speaking to random people on YouTube, go to talkandtalk.com.br. Let's start. Question number one. Oh, today we're talking about technology and innovation, as I said before. Question number one, guys. What are some recent technological innovations globally that you find impressive? Sydney.
Well, for me, some of the recent technological innovations I make me feel impressed, impressed. It's not so recent. This technological innovation are not so recently, but the service, the way to access internet from remote areas, like Starlink service a provider, I think so. They make me feel very impressive. Now we can have access, especially for example, in the last weekend, I was to a countryside, a small city in Minas Gerais, and it's a kind of farm, and barely there is some light, but in that farm that was a Starlink equipment, and then we could access the internet from that equipment. So it's amazing how that thing works. And the another things that make me impressed is about the quantum computing. I think that computer use, I think, technology quantum, that it is faster than, it is 100 million faster than a classical computer. And about that, how better it is, it can solve a complex problem in 1 second than a classical computer uh, could solve in, I think, in 10,000 years. So it's very impressive. And other things that you can see clearly in our day-to-day is the autonomous vehicles, electric vehicles like electric cars, and the drones that is in developing more and more, and is available for us to do many things, especially with drones those days. That's it, guys.
Nice, nice. You brought us a lot of new things. I didn't know about the quantum computer. I'm gonna search for this later. All right. Luis, what about you? Question number one.
Mm, um, VR are technology that is not so recent, but uh, can help the humanity in the general way. For example, uh, you go to buy apartment or a house, and VR situation can be used in archivists to 3D modeling this this apartment or the house, and uh, uh, you can visit the mobile all drones, for example, to geographic uh, mapping, for example. Uh, uh, Perdão, that's it.
All right, all right. Nice. Thank you, Luis. Pedrito, what else would you add to this list?
Recent technological innovations. Recently, I saw a video with a guy talking to AI, and it looked like normal people talking in a real-time conversation. And this person showed the camera a book, and in one page in this book, like showed to the AI, and the AI responds like gave like a summary, uh, like its point of view, like a human point of view. It's was for me it was crazy, like two people doing a conversation.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. I realized that ChatGPT also have this. Oh, how can I say that? I am learning. I am trying to learn German using ChatGPT, and I speak with the chat, and I ask, "Is this correct? What I just said? Blah blah blah. Please correct me." And the chat writes an answer, but I click the audio button so I can listen to what it is saying. And I noticed that they have connectors in the sentence like então. So it's very human-like, you know? It's like I'm speaking to a human. It's very weird. Nice, guys. Let's go to question number 2. How do you think technology is shaping the future of industries around the world, Sydney?
Well, I think technology is shaping the technology in different ways. For example, such as I think automation and the AI. Uh, Now the industry are using that technology to manufacturing their product, their production easier and faster, and also cut some cost of manufacturing it. Another thing is about healthcare. I think in that industry of medicine, uh, the 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 people are discovering many ways to attack combat disease like cancer. I don't know how to say AIDS. There is HIV. I think I don't know.
HIV.
HIV. Yes, HIV. HIV. Uh, Another thing is about uh, in the industry. I think in the finance area. I think digital banks, account bank is a good example. Now we can open a bank account I think in a record time, and then and the manage it easily than to go to the bank and face a huge line. I remember when I started to work, one of my first work was to work with like a office boy, and I need to pay a lot of bills in the company bills, and they face I think a huge line of people in that bank, and there it seems like 100 years ago. So it's impossible to it's unacceptable now to waste a lot of time waiting for paying your bills. So that's it. That's all the example that AI is technology is shaping the some industries.
Nice, nice example. Yes, I cannot remember the last time I went to the bank to pay a bill.
Yeah.
Luis, what about you? Question number 2.
Mm, I think the the thing is the right way to explain the vaccine. For example, we have the pandemic recently, and in the area of health in general was so fast to contribute with this problem around the world, and is the big example can I think now for the future of the around the world, though the humanity, for example, né? That's it.
Nice. Yes, I remember we have like the app of forgot the name. The app that the government controls how many vaccines you took. It was very helpful because a long time ago not a long time ago, like 3 years ago, we need to have like the physical vaccine card. All right, Pedrito, what about you?
I think the now this year the AI is shaping a lot of companies' future, and like like the boom of the companies is searching for new workers to lead with this, and uh, I'm like to the AI with video and cameras, like huge production factories, and the AI analyzing the products pass, and appoint this product is bad, this is good, and count and do a lot of things in the same time. This is a huge process to develop the company, and but in the same time is less workers to doing this. it, it's for year by year this thing like AI and other technologies is merging up, and doing something like that.
Nice, nice. You was talking about your example, and I remember the robots from Mercado Livre. Have you guys watched them? I find this incredible because it's a huge galpão and they control everything and we don't need humans. It's amazing. All right, guys, let's go to question number 3. What role do startups play in driving global technological advancement? And can you name a successful one? Sydney.
Well, I think startup have a crucial role uh, in that area, technological advancement. Well, uh, there are some things because, for example, innovation and I think innovation startup. I think the owners of that kind of company, they try to discover different things. They try to improve some of kinds of technology, and some of them try to release it by themselves, another try to sell it for other big companies, but it make us different. Instead to the technology stay in the same hand, and the people try to manipulate it as well, the way that they can make a lot of money. I think startup is a way to release it easier and fast. And yes, the kind of speed of that release that technology is uh, another advanced, another benefit about a startup. And the other things about, for example, if a Sony try to develop a new technology, I think because Sony is a huge company, I think it will be a more cost, more bureaucracy to develop it, and I think a small company with less employees, and I think for them would be the risk to improve to develop it can be less than a huge company. So they can make more risk to do it than a big company with a lot of partners, a lot of people to approve it. So that's it.
Nice, nice. Thank you, Sydney. Luis, what about you? How do you think about startups?
For example, here in Recife, we have a startup named Beyond Digital, and they create a system for the government, for example, and they created a health system that is helping the population of the of we of our city to uh, diminuir a fila of the exams of the population of the city of Recife, and it was a successful case, premiada over the world, assim, muito premiada assim, durante tanto aqui quanto fora do país. Assim.
That's nice. That's nice. I didn't know about this startup. Actually, I don't know a lot of startups. You guys can give me examples because I only know the company that I work. The company that I work used to be a startup and now it's a company. I don't know how this key is swift shifted. I don't know who decided this, but anyway. Pedrito, what about you?
Company I provide service, as you said, was a startup, EduLabs, and now is a company and provide services for many big companies like food and other companies uh, to build develop a system, a website for students and provide like uh, the not a meet a software I used in my graduation for uh, I forgot the name and now, but is a platform to students and professors interacting and doing tasks and knowing and develop your knowledge.
It's like a classroom?
Yes, I like a classroom, but I forgot the other name. But
That's okay.
is that it? More this it?
And now this company EduLabs, right?
Yes.
This company still provides this service. So they was a startup, they were a startup, and now they are a company who provides the service for other companies.
Yes, they were a startup and received a big investment of investors,
All right.
and now is a company with provide this kind of services and now also is improving the AI uh, branch.
I think all of the companies nowadays are trying to implement the AI at some form in the company. My company is also doing that.
Chatbots.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, you stay behind, I think. All right, let's go to question number 4. How do you think technology is improving education on a global scale? Sydney. We already have the example of Pedrito, but let's go,
Yeah.
Sydney.
And also we have that example on Talk Talk that enable us to stay here together, exchange, improve our English, many of the knowledge, information, and the yes, that things. And another thing is about that the way now we can digitate that digital material we have access in many ways. For example, with through the cloud service, I think so. When you can access in many in diverse devices, let's say material from our smartphone, laptop, computer, or tablet. And I think another thing that technology is improving in educational area is, I think, to make it accessible, like I said before. I think that the language, I think now is more, it's possible to translate something in a real time, instantly. For example, when we go to find something, some video on YouTube in a German language or Chinese language, we can translate it in our own language instantly. And I think that's it. That's it. That's it.
Nice, nice examples. Luis, what about you?
Uh, the remote classroom is the big is the big deal to improving education. For example, like Sydney said, uh, translator, for example, can contribute a lot to education. For example, that that permit that other peoples around the world in remote areas that can consume the education in a global way. So remote classrooms, that's the way I think. It's the best example, I think.
Nice, nice. Thank you, Luis. Pedrito, what about you?
Is these platforms, remote platforms, educational platforms, is shortening the distance between different people around the world. This is amazing and revolutionary for education. And in the pandemic's year, we can prove this. My daughter, for example, was learned to write and learn and read in the first year in the school for a remote classes. For me, this is amazing. It was amazing. And in presential classes is difficult. In remote classes was more difficult, and was possible. It's possible now. Is the most improvement, I think.
Nice. Did she have any struggles, any difficulties learning to read at home, like in a distance?
More in the maintaining her focus in
Oh,
the class without me or his her mother is was difficult, more difficult. Me or her, my wife needs to together to do this accompanying this her together in classes.
you guys need to stay there watching her to make sure she was
Yeah.
paying attention, right? All right, let's go to question number 5. 5? Yes. What are some challenges that tech companies face worldwide, and how can they overcome them? Yes, I don't know if we have a good answer for this question. Let's try. Sydney.
Well, in my opinion, some of the challenges that the big tech are facing worldwide, well, can be the cost of materials like microchips and the electricity that they use in their manufacturing, their processes. If, they can about the electricity, they can use panels or wind energy or another way to generate energy. I think cheaper than I think a normal electricity from that public company, or find another supplier or the government. This is bureaucracy. I don't know how to say that, to incentivate the job market to have more industries and make more, I think, produce more material. About the, I think another challenges is to find to specialists, expert people. I think in nowadays, I think there are a lot of people who are studying and acting that area, but I think some places they are less than the company needed. And I think to attract good people, the company need to give them a good salary, fringe benefits. Another thing is about, I think that, I don't know, but big techs and the startups, I think they compete with each other. No, maybe I think about startups. I think big tech have more has more money to maintain in the job market than the startup. So I think to startup, maybe the government can give them advanced, for example, to pay less taxes, or give them a fund. I don't know. I think that's my opinion.
Nice. I didn't think we have an answer for this question, and you gave me like a whole list of of challenges. Thank you, Sydney. Luis, what else would you add to this list of challenges?
Mm, I think the um, high people with essential education skills or abilities skill necessary for do a specific job in the industry. Um, uh, for example, in the game areas that the game areas, for example, the Canada is exporting some people to work there. Um, some friends of mine don't have the graduated skill uh, that was necessary. Uh, uh, yeah, mesmo assim, they can travel for there, and there some 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 jobs. É, algumas indústrias de lá pagaram capacitações em universidades, essas coisas para eles se graduarem melhor para trabalhar no nível das pessoas que trabalhavam lá, mais ou menos isso.
Oh, nice. So you're saying that Canada were not finding people who could work in this game field, so they were hiring people and capacitating them, educating them. Nice. Yes, it's a challenge actually, especially in this technological field. This is why I migrated my career from engineering to technology because we had like this, forgot the word, a gente teve esse buraco, né? Faltando pessoas nessa área. All right, thank you, Luis. Pedrito, what about you? Challenges that tech companies face?
I think a big challenge to tech companies is to continue developing their products and their main products, or create new ones in order to maintain or remain on top of the market, and compare it to other companies maintain this competition. I think that this is a big challenge today.
Yes, you are so right. I mean, we see social networks, Instagram, or Facebook always launching something new. When we compare to a company that manufactures furniture, they are not that updated. They don't need to be that updated. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to question number 6. How is technology being used to address social and environmental issues around the world, Sydney?
Hmm. How is technology being used to address social and environmental issues around the world? Social, well, social maybe through the social media, the people now can have contact with different people from different places around the world. Although for me, it's not replace the contact face by face to face, but yeah, it make us it's possible to have that contact about environmental issues. Well, maybe combat the global warming or that climate climate changes. I don't know. I don't know yeah, how it can help. If it, I need to update about that. But for example, recycling. I think there are some uh, I don't know technology, advanced technology that can make recycling more, in fact, easier and faster than before. I think pick up. I think divide some biomaterial for another material and replace some people and make it more efficiently. So yeah, I think that's it.
Nice. Thank you, Sydney. Pedrito, what do you think?
I think as some social medias like strict rules on about discrimination and disrespect, and block the people and uh, per, uh, and permits to uh, let me see to expose the people to the company for blockade. And about environment problems, I think maybe promoting campaigns and of this subject. And maybe I saw something this Sunday for uh, like carbonos, carbon uh, uh, fees, no, not fees. Your company can buy uh, uh, carbon
Footprint.
taxes or something like that, and for another company can provide this provide something like a plant florist or something to uh, for better ambiental
Nice.
environment. Yes.
Yes, because I think without technology we could not buy carbon, right?
Yes, my company have um, a piece of Amazon, for example, of forest, and have many trees and provide the carbon. And my company sell a piece of this for other companies cannot provide something like that.
Nice, nice. Interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you,
Uh,
Pedrito. Luis, what about you? Did you already answer this?
No.
No? Oh, sorry. What about you?
uh, uh, Na área de moda, for example, they can fabricate a dress or shoes that grow with especially with the kids, for example, is one the technology that bring a better social quality for the children of the Africa, for example, or any old remote area, uh, and in the environmental. I like so much of the technology that can
30
have.
minutos. Iniciando agora.
Sorry, that can help bring water in the remote areas, for
Boa
example.
sorte para você também.
She wants to participate in the meeting. She wants to give her opinion.
Sorry.
That's okay. It happens. All right. Let's go to next question. We still have 5 minutes. Let me see a good question here. I feel that we already answered all of these questions in the other questions. Oh, this is good. What are some ways, question number 13. What are some ways that technology is changing the way people work and live across the globe? Sydney.
Well, some ways that technology is changing the way people work. Yes, work from our home is a classic way that technology is enabling us to do. I think in every local, even if we have access to the internet, I think live well. Yes, about work. I think that there is a people who they call them like a nomad, a digital nomad or digital nomad. Yeah, they they work in different countries, and there are also some countries with they como posso dizer, the countries give them a special, how can I say, way, not way, a program to them stay in that countries and pay less taxes or something like that. About live across the globe. Uh, well, I think, let me see. Well, it's a now I don't have I don't how to answer it properly. Yeah, work. I only remember work remotely and normal digital. Yes, that's it.
That's okay. We have a lot of examples like iFood, Uber, that changes our lifestyle. So they are valid examples. Pedrito, what else you have to add?
Yes. My dream is stay in the in a beach and work in my laptop as a nomad worker, and I think is this is the best thing the technology uh, bring to us, and I cannot think in another one now, but some platforms allow this, like I don't know, WhatsApp and email and uh, Discord, like servers uh, to do remote work. This is the best for companies to accompany another country, and you can provide your services.
Yes, it's weird because now we can work from Brazil to a company in Italy, for example.
Yes.
Technology helps us a lot. All right. So Luis, what about you?
The internet is the I don't know how to explain my answer for that question without saying what Pedrito Cinde said before. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Do you have like an app in your life, in the daily basis of your life that you use a lot?
To work,
No, to work, to live. For example, I use a lot the app from the watch to control my sleep. Do you have something like that you use a lot?
hum, não muito, porque, tipo, eu não costumo usar muita tecnologia fora do que eu faço para trabalho, por exemplo.
Really?
Seríssimo, seríssimo. Tanto é que eu estou em casa, por exemplo, e tirei todos os gadgets todos e tal. Porque eu realmente me concentro no trabalho mais com coisas manuais, cadernos, essas coisas e tal. E, de fato, só quando eu vou sair ou para trabalhar num local específico, etc., que eu levo essas coisas. Então, eu não sei te dizer, por exemplo, one example, Pomodoro. Pomodoro is the cell smartphone that can control my time to study. That's it.
Nice. I think I've never knew someone nowadays who doesn't wear technology. All right, guys. So we came to the end of this meeting. I send you guys the survey link on the chat. Luiz, esse link é para avaliar a reunião e dizer se você tem alguma sugestão de como melhorar e tal, dar a sua nota ali. Fique à vontade, dê críticas. E é isso. Guys, thank you so much for being with me today. I have to finish because another person is trying to log in here. Have a nice week. Nice to meet you, Luiz. I'll see you some other time, and bye-bye.
Nice to meet you guys. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.